Doesn't change anything.
No.
Nope.
And we're already started, so.
Awesome. Scuff that intro just like normal.
Josh, you want to do the intro? Switch it up.
I mean, I can do the intro.
I just want to see you try and be enthusiastic.
I
He can be super enthusiastic. Have you heard him talk about his cat? He's
That's
super
true. Or Kazuha.
enthusiastic. Or Kazuha.
Kazuha, man. Welcome to Kazuha's Hangouts.
Yeah, this is MiHoYo sponsored Kazuha Hangouts.
None of us are good enough to be Kazuha.
Or sponsored by MiHoYo, so.
Or sponsored by MiHoYo. That is true.
That's true. You're right. That's yeah.
Just
But
gotta
yeah,
call him as
welcome.
we see him.
Welcome. Here we are, once again. Is that enthusiastic enough for you?
Perfect. That was excellent. Good job, buddy. You did it. Yes. So, welcome to the podcast today. Yeah, It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Nicole's doing our avocado of the week.
Yep, I am.
The one we teased like
The
a
one
month ago.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, we teased a month ago, and now we're actually getting to do it because.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
Well, to be
No, that was my
fair,
bad.
that was
That was
pressured
my
you.
bad,
I pressured
actually.
you to tease, and then.
Well, yeah, we pressured to tease, and then I forgot about things were coming out then, and I had to talk about Mommy Miko, and that led to a great conversation. So.
Did it though?
You know.
Did it actually?
Is any of our conversations great?
No, that's what the past. You know what? How many years have we been stuck like this together?
Well, I'm
How old are
23,
you, Josh?
so 23 years.
23 years.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Big yikes. Big cringe.
But yeah.
Anyways,
I guess we
yeah.
can jump right into
Lots of
the
stuff
avocado.
to talk about, right? Woo.
Lots of stuff to talk about.
So yeah,
Talk
let's
about
hop in.
avocados.
Let's get to the avocado.
Yeah, here's the spoiler. It's fish. I had to include this picture
Fischl.
because Fischl
5-star.
Really... Yeah, obviously.
It's
She's
Kujo
the
Sara.
5-star bow carol. She's better Kujo Sara.
She's
Let me
5-star
tell you,
Kujo Sara.
wishing on the stupid Raiden banner and getting a Kujo Sara is frustrating.
I still do not have Kujo Sara.
I didn't want Kujo Sara, but now I have her.
I tried. I
have like
think I dropped like
Kujo
I think I
Sara.
dropped like 60 wishes on the Raiden banner the first time.
How many are you gonna drop this time?
Well, I'm wishing on the Kokomi banner.
Well, you might get.
I need it
Kujo
for my
Sara.
Ayaka comp.
Oh, that makes more sense.
My freeze comp.
Kokomi's so good.
She is
so
pretty
good, but
the jellyfish.
She does not have sword boobas, so.
Yeah, but
she
the
does
jellies.
not have sword boobs. That is true.
It's true. She has the jellies. I just also want to make a note of the rubber ducky Oz in this picture too. It's great.
Ah, that's a rubber ducky. Okay. I thought it was. It looks like a deer.
It kind of does, but that's because it's Oz.
It's Oz.
It's Oz.
I was just like, why is there a deer on?
I guess Oz does have those.
He kind of has those
feather horns things.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Do you want me to switch pictures?
Yeah. Show the actual picture next.
I was gonna say, should we sit here for 5 minutes talking about
fish?
There we go.
So Fischl
and
really Oz.
Not really antlers, but
they're the thingies. Are they just
up the front?
Are they feathers in the back or are they
like
eyebrows?
Feathers, I believe.
They're feathers.
Well, I mean, they're like I think they're look like eyebrows, but they're feathers because he's a bird.
The important part is they come as a team. And
that's true.
Like you can't. Are you just gonna walk off?
My hands are dry.
Know she...
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting some lotion.
Wow.
See.
Okay. So she is like my OG. She's the first character I built, and I feel bad that I have abandoned her. So.
How do you like bow users? I'm just curious.
It's not that I like bow users.
You have Yoimiya, Fischl.
Okay. No.
You loved Child for a while, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I did love Child, but no. What I like is
Ganyu.
Okay, no,
Ganyu.
no. Me and Ganyu have a tenuous
Or
relationship.
Catalyst users. You got your guy
No.
Miko.
Yeah. Okay. How I
Klee.
play is the hack and slash method.
With a bow.
So, no,
Yes, because it doesn't require her being next to things, and so she doesn't have to run them down. She can just repeatedly attack from anywhere.
no. That's the good thing
Yes.
about Yomiya. But no, with Fischl, I had her on my D-Luke team, so I'd pop her and then I'd run in with D-Luke. And so I already wanted to be close, so I just popped the Oz and then switched to D-Luke over and do that. Child is basically a sword user, so you gotta be in the action and just hack and slash and press the buttons. Yomiya, you just use her trigger and then push the button and you don't care where things hit. Ganyu, you have to aim, which is hard on the controller, so I don't like playing her as much. So it's not all bow users. And Fischl's I play as a DPS. I don't play a or I play her as a sub DPS and not like a physical charged attack support or DPS player. So it's not that I like bow
Fair enough.
users. I just like pushing buttons to kill things.
It's not that she likes bow users, she just likes bow users.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Anyway,
Anyways.
go to the next slide. So,
Okay.
her normal
Speaking
attacks
of
basically.
bow
Speaking of bow users.
Speaking of bow users,
Oh,
yeah, you just
no.
go pew pew pew. You could do her aim shot and does more damage, but the important part is it gives electro damage that it'll charge it with. So if you're trying to do like the stupid puzzles or hit the
Yep.
electro towers, I just use her because, or the Sakura blooms, I use her in my comp because usually
I
you
do
just
too.
go and
Yeah.
fire them at and do that.
Yep.
And then I mean
She
it's
has
just the
more
usual.
consistent electro damage.
Right, exactly. So as long as you're holding it, you're good. Okay. That's the normal attack.
All right, and then her
The
real
reason you play
abilities.
her.
Just kidding.
It's not
Oz.
actually for Fischl.
It's
It's
not
for
actually
Oz.
for Fischl, it's for
Yes, yeah.
Oz. And he hits like a freaking truck if you build her right and do the sub DPS version of
Yes.
her. So you basically pop out this bird that of Oz and he does electro damage in a certain area, and as long as he's out on the field he does electro damage. And if after a certain amount of time you can summon him to where you are and he'll move to where you are. So if you're like doing one of the teleport balloons, you can move him around as you need him. And then his Midnight Phantasmagoria, or Burst, you basically can fly as Oz a little bit, but you still take damage during that. If you hit
It's the
opponents,
worst.
you'll give them electro damage. What's really nice is you can get out of the Mirror Maiden's trap with him. That, and you can also, if there's any bubble puzzles around, you just fly right through those. They don't pop on you,
It's
so
all about resetting Oz. That's really.
it's all
that's
about
really
resetting
it.
Oz. Yeah. Yeah, that's the important part is
The most
Oz does your
important thing is
damage.
that last bullet point right there. Once
Is there
he
a
remains on
way?
the battlefield,
I was gonna
or
say
it
you
resets.
can't cancel her taking his form, right?
If you
You're stuck in there until the
switch,
time runs out, right?
no, you can switch out to a different character.
Okay. Because I
So
hate being
yeah,
Oz, and
because you
then
take
you
a
just
lot
like
of damage
get one shot by
and get stuck.
everything. Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah,
well, great.
so basically what I do is I Midnight Phantasmagoria swap to D-Luke Smash.
Gotcha.
Because then you have Oz there dealing electro damage and you get the overload.
Okay.
So.
I like it. She's super simple, which is nice.
Yeah, but it and her sub DPS form, she's super simple to play. Just
Okay,
pop Oz and get him
this
on the battlefield.
Fry Cool, that's just him attacking, right? That has nothing
Yeah.
to do, that's not one of her passes or anything.
Don't think so. I don't know. You could click the button and see. I'm just kidding. It's a picture. So, apparently.
I'm gonna look it up while you're talking.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
It should just be him attacking.
Right.
Apparently, her first ascension, if you shoot Oz with a fully charged aim shot, he does extra damage. But I don't know why anyone would need to do that. It would take forever. But I guess I could see why.
I guess you could play like a official main DPS comp with that.
Well, yeah, but
just
if
have
you're gonna
something
do
that
that,
applies like another element, like maybe like Kokomi or something.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do that, then you just build a machine gun Fischl and not aim shot Fischl. And aim
Yeah.
shot where you're hitting Oz, so
That's
I
fair.
don't I don't know why. But her fourth ascension is really good. So if she's in an elemental reaction team, yeah, you get to do more electric damage, which is great. So I know she pairs really well with Eula for that, and for um like Zhang or Kitchen Panda and stuff like that, like Overload and doing that. That's really good too.
Yes.
All the things.
Kazuha, Yanthe.
Yeah, anything like that because there you get extra damage when your Oz is out.
Hmm.
Because I mean Oz is my main source of damage when I'm playing her. If I'm using her bow to actually do normal attacks, something bad has happened.
Well, if you're sitting on Fischl with
No,
3
something
other
bad has
people.
happened to one
No,
of my
if you're
other
playing with 4
characters.
people. If you're doing
Oh
4
yeah,
people, then
but even then, when I play Fischl as a support character, when we do like a boss or something, I'll do charge shots instead to get that electro. Because all I'm there for is the elemental reactions, so I don't
that's
just
fair.
normal shot it. I'll do charge shots. Because like when we do Azdaha, pop Oz, run away as fast as I can, and just charge shot it up, getting that electrical burst. Because y'all are actually dealing damage. I'm just there for electric.
You want to
Okay.
hear something interesting?
Yes? Question mark?
Okay, so Oz's attack, Freikugel, however you say it.
Cool.
Freikugel, it's made famous by a German opera, Der Freischütz, which is called the Free Shooter. And in the opera, there are these Freikugeln, which is the singular form of that is Freikugel. And the Freikugeln were magic set of bullets which never miss the shooter's target, thanks to a deal with the devil.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
I see.
Fischl's just dealing with the devil. That makes
yep,
sense.
no, Oz's.
I mean, that
Okay, Oz is dealing with the devil.
tracks.
But technically, Oz is a figment of Fischl's
Right.
imagination that she wished
I
into
think it's more
existence.
so for the never miss part.
Right. Yeah, probably.
Not necessarily the devil part. I think you're looking at the wrong part of the information.
Nah.
Nope.
Nah,
Fischl's
I
dealing
know
deals
what
with
I'm
the devil.
about.
Fischl
I've played with
is the
Fischl
devil.
enough.
All right.
All right. Okay. So bow wise, I I've built quite a different things. Of course you've got your 5 stars, the polar star is the most recommended, and thundering pulse isn't far behind for both types of builds.
Mhm.
Just because of the high attack that you get, and I believe the polar star has a pretty decent ability which increases your normal attacks. So woo, that's great.
Woo.
Or no, wait, it increases your elemental burst and skill,
Woo.
which is really good because that's what Oz does.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
um, that's good. And then if you're going the physical DPS slash machine gun route, you've got the compound bow and her what's it called? Her bow, her dank souls bow, her fashion souls bow, the
Yeah.
waltz,
You could
whatever
also
the
go the
waltz.
rust.
You
Also the
could go
rest.
the rest too. Yes,
Just for
And
the
if you have the Skyward Harp.
the Skyward Harp is
yes.
Skyward Harp
also
is
good for it.
really
Yeah,
good.
but so those are if you're going for like the physical DPS route.
Mhm.
You can pick one of those. The best one I have found for the sub DPS route is a fully refined stringless. Um, it's really good, and I ended up getting an elegy at the end, and I switched to that for a while, but then my numbers weren't as good, so I switched back to my stringless, and I've stayed on that because I really like how it is. It's just it makes Oz hit like a truck playing it, and just wipes like it gets rid of water slimes in one hit with Oz. You just pop Oz and they're gone,
Yeah,
which is a
stringless
lot of
is
fun.
great.
Hmm.
Strings is pretty good for her.
Yeah, that is what I would recommend if you're gonna do the sub DBS burst one.
What am I running on her right now?
You switched the Skyward Heart between her and Child.
Nope, she's on
That's
the
what
stringless.
I was gonna say. He used to do that, but I think you got.
Oh, you finally settled?
Well,
Because he
I
switched her
don't
build.
have her as a physical. She's been Electro
Oh,
for
she's
like
been
a
Electro
year
for a
now.
year. Okay, see,
Because he
that's
did have
why you
her.
switched her.
He would switch back and forth between the two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then he.
Because it would
But
take him 10
now
minutes
Fischl's
to
on
do
the
any co-op
stringless.
stuff.
Child is on the compound bow, and
Oh.
Ganyu is on the skyward harp.
Okay, so you've got gotten you.
Yeah.
You can
So.
get an Amos bow for Ganyu.
Do you not?
No.
Which one do you have child on? The compound?
Compound bow.
Do you not have a rust for him?
I think I do have a rust. I just don't think it's leveled.
Mm.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Rust. Yeah, I have a refinement 2, level 1.
Yeah, I've got my child on the rust. Nope, I lied. I switched him to my skyward harp.
Okay.
Okay, so
What do you have
artifacts.
your
But
Ganyu on
regardless.
then?
Probably
The prototype
crescent.
crescent's really good for Ganyu.
Okay.
Because
It's craftable.
because of the aim shot stuff.
Do you not have the prototype crescent on her, Josh?
No.
Oh.
Got the
I haven't
skyward
built the
harp.
prototype crescent. Haven't
Okay.
needed to.
Okay. That's fair.
I like the skyward harp better. I think
Yeah.
overall
Just
it's
the-
better.
the
It's got a
crit
higher attack. It gives crit rate, I
and crit
think it,
damage.
and it gives crit damage. So it gives everything. Like
And
my
AoE.
Yeah, that's true.
my Ganyu's sitting on
I've
2.3k
seen your
attack,
Ganyu. And
50%
it's not hurting.
crit rate, 240% crit damage.
I was gonna say
Is
it's
it
not
better
it's not
than
hurting with the
Devon's?
Skyward Harp. His is pretty
I
weak.
think it is better than Devon's, but that's my opinion.
Don't tell him that.
I mean, you think all your characters are better.
No, I don't.
Except
No,
for
he
one.
knows which.
He knows
Oh,
my
I-
Ayaka's better than his.
Your Io's better. My Ito's better than yours, though.
They're close. I've seen your Ito. It's close.
Close.
Just,
My Omiya is better than yours, though.
yes, your Yoimiya
Yeah.
is better than mine. My
Agreed.
Kazuha is better than everybody's, though.
Well, yeah, because
okay.
that one's.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so artifacts. If you're going the physical DPS route, there's the Pale Flame and the Blood-Stained Chivalry one to go with. Either you could do a full 4-piece Pale Flame, or you could do the split between the two, to get that boost in numbers.
Or you
And
could do
then,
Gladiator, too.
well, yeah. What I have mine on, and what's good for both, is a 2-piece Gladiator and Thundering Fury. So that's good for both the physical DPS, machine gun, and the burst DPS right now.
Mhm.
And then she's actually not bad with a full 4-piece Thunder Super set. If you're building her, I don't
Ugh.
like it, and I would never build it on principle. But the electrical
Ugh.
resistance and the bonus electrical damage that you would get from Oz, there's actually
You
I
just gotta
know.
go 4-piece Thundering Fury at that point. There's no point.
Yeah,
in
you
it.
might as. Yeah. But it's an option
You
if
said
you
said
can't
that you
get a
have a
good Thundering
2-piece
Fury.
Thundering Fury, 2-piece Bloodstain
Gladiators.
or Gladiator. Okay.
I have the gladiators.
The attack
And
percentage.
the attack percentage. Because Oz's attack is based off her attack percentage.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
In order to hit hard, you gotta have her attack percentage up.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah. I really love playing her. I've played her since the beginning, and I love her as a character design. The oh crap, I can't say it, Josh. You know what I'm trying to say?
Chunibyo?
Yeah, Chunibyo. I like that, and she's cute and great,
And she's
and it's
definitely
so fun to annoy our German friend with her bad German and the English translation. Shout out.
Yeah.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Doesn't he?
Mhm.
Doesn't he like refuse to build her or something like that? I can't remember what it was, but he's like.
Yeah, he refuses to build her, and he hates it when I bring her into a domain when he's playing.
I'm not surprised.
It's great. He's like, turn your volume down.
Okay, well that's because your mic echoes.
That's just because
so
Okay,
bad.
yes, that
echoes
was because of
everything.
that. Which we fixed the
yeah,
problem.
it's better now.
So
But It was
It's better
so
now.
bad.
It was so bad before, but
You
yeah,
hear
you could hear
yourself say things like
everything.
3 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fish.
Cool.
That is
That's
the
the
fish.
Fischl.
Fish out.
That is.
The big L.
Fischl is one of the best characters in my opinion.
She is better than
Like character
Kujo-san.
design wise, or just
Boom.
like damage is.
Yes, both.
Okay.
Me more so for the gameplay.
Yeah, that's why I'm
She does a lot.
much more into the gameplay than the character
Well,
design.
yeah.
But
Yes.
Yeah.
But I like the diversity that you can do with Fischl because even though I think the Electro is overall better because physical damage sucks, the fact that you can build her physical damage and she's good still
Mhm.
is quite good. She has the highest base auto normal attack, I'm pretty sure. Or at least for bow users.
That would make sense.
That's one thing I wish they would tell us what their attack speed is.
She is the
Yeah, that'd be
fastest with the
nice.
compound bow. Like you're like a machine
You
gun
go-
with how
yeah.
fast it goes.
That's why it's called the machine gun.
Yeah.
So.
Which I will one day build. I even have the compound bow for it.
Have you leveled up your compound bow completely?
No. And the problem is, if I do build her as a physical DPS, I'll probably switch over to the Waltz because Fashion Souls.
I mean, yeah, that's obvious.
Yeah.
That's
I have my
yeah.
priorities in order, okay? Fashion Souls
We know.
first.
So
Except for with Miko right
always
now.
Fashion Souls.
Because you have to
She's
make
on
Miko good.
I had to
Make
make
Miko
Miko
great
good,
again.
and I needed the ratio, so now she's on the Widsith, and I am sad.
Well, okay.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing fish with us. We'll have
Alright.
to talk about the other fish later.
The other fish.
Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see what you're. Okay.
The
Sorry.
real fish.
I was
You
like,
got there
I was like,
eventually.
what? The other
The
fish.
real fish.
The other fish. The
The
real
other-
fish.
Best
The
yeah,
fish.
the
actual
other fish.
fish.
Best fish.
What about our weeks? What have you guys been up to this week?
I'll go
Um,
first,
In the
I
land
guess.
against
Go
you.
ahead.
I know me and Josh
Okay.
don't have much to talk about, so.
I don't either. I've just been grinding for Raiden that I'm hoping to get, but still haven't gotten yet, so. Lots of Thunder manifestations, which I now know how to beat very effectively. And light talents. Always light talents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does
the light
anybody use
talents.
the transients?
Someone has to,
What
right?
does Toma use?
I think
don't
Toma
know.
uses light, but I'm not sure.
Transients
Oh,
books.
I have
Let's see.
Miko up to level 9 and 8 on her burst and her skill.
Okay, okay.
I mean, I'm at the point where the boss is just getting in the way, so.
Yeah.
But everything I get from the
It's
boss
only
is
so
going
many
straight
times
to
you
her.
can do it a week.
Yeah, once.
Which, have you even got to that point, Josh?
For the new weekly boss?
Yeah.
No, I have
You
not.
still haven't? You are missing out. That is some amazing soundtrack.
I am quite aware that I'm missing out, and the issue is that I've been focusing all my time on getting a different game into a much more fun and playable state, and so I've been
What game is
neglecting
that?
Genshin.
Let me guess.
Honkai
Does
Impact?
it start with a Dank Souls?
It does not start with a
4?
Dank Souls.
It's not Dank Souls 4?
Definitely not Dank Souls 4.
Fashion Souls 4.
To answer your guys' question, though, for transients,
Oh, yeah.
we should, well, me and Nicole should be ashamed about this because you know who uses transients?
Oh gosh, is it Sayu?
No, Kokomi and Yoimiya.
Oh.
Joy
Wow.
Mia uses Well, I haven't grinded
Wow.
transients since, because I leveled Yoimiya up like immediately.
Yikes. You know, so much for being a Yoimiya stan. I can
I
delete
mean,
that.
once you level all her talents up and crown her, you don't need them anymore. Just ignore them.
That's true. That's fair.
Nicole.
I know, shame on me.
Shame. For shame. But yeah. So.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
who's telling us next what they did?
Well, I just told you I have been neglecting Genshin. Was trying to get Miko.
You've
Didn't
been
get
doing your
Miko.
dailies, right? At least.
I think I missed dailies yesterday.
Oh
Even.
no.
Elden
That's
Ring has sucked me in.
yeah, Dink Souls 4.
Yeah.
Told you.
But it is what it is.
But it is what it is, and you gotta switch things up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Elden Ring. That's what I've been doing as
Yeah.
well.
I was gonna say that's what you've been doing too. You both
Well, no,
have been playing it, and I've been
I've been rocking
listening
some
too.
resin and doing some Genshin stuff. I
Well, yeah, but then
tried to get Yamiko as well. Did not get her. You know,
Yeah.
we're okay. We will live. And then been grinding artifacts for my Geo comp. And actually switched out Goru for Noel. So
Oh, really?
big rip to
Oh.
Goru. I just needed the
Goru's
heals.
just not cutting it.
I was burning through food so fast. I needed the
Mm.
heals. Just because, I mean, you want Ito's up as much as possible, but his ult also decreases his tankiness.
Right.
Yes.
So.
It does.
So it's like, you ult and then you get shredded while you kill everything. So it's like, nah, I need
Does
Noel to...
Yoel
Huh?
does Noel work for that? For the heals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no
She
hell
heals, her
heals.
E
Does it?
heals.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
E heals, but don't you have to be attacking with her though?
Yeah.
Right, so I'll do my Ito burst, and then I'll switch to Noel, just E,
Okay.
and then spin, and basically get him back to full health, and then switch back to Ito.
Okay, okay.
Because, I mean, you're not going to have permanent uptime on Ito's burst.
Right.
So,
And her attack can be really good if you bump up her defense like
Right.
insane.
yeah. So,
Yes. Making me nuts.
yeesh.
Well, rip Goru.
Rip
I'm
Goro.
going to keep him built out. I'm going to try and get, because once he gets his 4th constellation, I believe, I think we've looked this up
Yeah,
like
it's
20 times.
Yeah.
We've looked it up 20 times, but it is his 4th constellation. Then he starts healing as well.
Right, and I want to say
Yeah.
his heal's actually decent, so...
Yeah, I mean if it's decent then you can switch cuz especially if he can heal while he switch characters then
Right.
Yeah.
that's
Which
really
I want to
good.
say
That's what you
his
want.
burst gives him heals, which you just pop.
It's. I want to say it's a skill.
If it's a skill, that's even better.
No, it's General's Glory. Yeah.
Okay, so his burst.
Burst. Okay.
But that's also Constellation 4, so, and I barely got 1.
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, so it heals active characters within its AoE by 50% of Goro's own defense every 1.5 seconds. So it's basically
Okay.
not as good Bennett ult.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But that's what makes Bennett so good is you can pop his ult and then
Right.
switch
Swap to some.
to
Okay, what
someone
makes
else.
Bennett good is that you pop
Okay,
his
I mean
ult,
there's a
and then
lot
it
of
just
things that make Bennett
shoots up
gold.
everybody's attack for
Yes,
an extra
that's
like
what makes
1500,
Bennett
and then
Right.
you just
great. But you can't have two Bennetts. Bennett is the only one.
You can have 5 Bennetts on a team. Actually, they changed the rules just for Bennett.
Just for Bennett, you can have 5 Bennetts.
You can have 5 Bennetts.
Yep.
5 C6 Bennetts.
Oh gosh.
I see no issue with that.
There's no issue whatsoever. So yeah, that's everybody's week. Not too exciting. Oh, I guess it's a segue into the next topic. I did do all of the Mario Maker event. I don't even know what it's called. The
Divine
Equity?
ingenuity.
Ingenuity. There we go. Inequity.
Inequity. Divine inequity.
Divine
Great.
iniquity?
Yep.
Divine iniquity.
Spicy.
Okay.
So,
So
what are your thoughts
I
on the
need
Mario
you-
Maker event?
yeah, someone else go first because I have thoughts on this.
Okay.
Well, do we want to talk about the pre-built domains or the building domains? I think the building
We're talking
domains
about
is what
all
people...
of it. We're talking all of it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk
Well,
all of it. I mean, we could break
okay,
it. We could
okay.
break it down into each section, but like as a whole, I
Okay.
thought it was a little snooze fest personally, but
I was a
It-
little...
kind of boring.
Yeah.
Kind of like Mario Maker. It's kind of boring. The pre-built domains were
Eh.
a joke.
They
Yeah,
were
I mean
s-
they always are.
they were, yeah, it was super
I mean, it was at the point where I personally could run through the entire thing, get all the coins, and then probably do that 3 times in the time limit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
was the
Like,
last one? I was like, I missed a couple coins and couldn't find them, and I was just flowing around trying to find the rest of the coins because I thought there was 80 when there was only 50, and I was like, I'm missing 30 coins.
That's why
good
you gotta
job.
pay attention at the beginning when it tells you how many you need.
Yeah, I know. So I kept scouring that whole thing until like the timer almost ran out, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just have to do it again. I was like, you found them all. I'm like, I'm an idiot. There was way too much time. I shouldn't have been able to do that.
It was ridiculous,
Um,
but
but I mean,
interesting concept. The editor feels clunky still.
the editor feels very clunky. I don't. So I only tried it on controller, and I did not like it.
Boo.
I
Controller
I
sucks.
did anyone try it? So how was it on keyboard and mouse?
On keyboard, I probably better than controller, but still feels like early teapot clunky.
It does.
Okay.
It really
Did
does.
anyone try it on phone?
No.
No.
Okay.
That first like initial quest where that has you place the um what do they call those things? The
Oh, the
zippies.
electromograms. Gosh, that was so hard.
The electro zippies. Just the fact that
Electricity.
you had to like
Like switch your
click to put it
yeah
in and
to
then like
switch.
switch to move it up and down was really frustrating.
It just
Yeah,
feels awkward.
super. It
Yeah.
just yeah, it did not feel good. And no,
But
maybe that was my big deterrent, but like the one thing I built was just a stupid little thing
Just to get the Mora.
just to get them. Oh, I need more all the time, so I'm pretty much willing to
the,
do anything for the more right now.
the one I built is just a ramp up into like a series of the wind rings into one coin and straight into the end. And that's it.
That's it. Okay, but I've been loving watching some of the people and their videos and what they come up with.
Some people have made amazing stuff.
Yes, I
But
kudos to them. 'Cause
it's like, I don't know if have you guys ever watched Mario Maker videos? Like some of the stuff that like people have done and can do with Mario Maker, like they look super cool, but the dedication and time it would take to do
yeah,
that is
and maybe that's because
not fun.
I feel like us three aren't willing to put that amount of time into something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just. I mean, don't
Ca-
we? Do we all have Animal Crossing? Do you have Animal Crossing, Blaine?
I do.
Josh, you don't.
Josh does not.
I don't.
You don't. So
He's
when you do Animal Crossing,
mhm.
do you like design your island and make everything pretty and put gardens and
We were at one point.
was that your idea for that?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm big into that personally.
Okay, so you like doing that and you feel and for you that's different than like the Mario Maker
Yeah. Oh yeah,
stuff.
big time.
Okay. Okay.
The Mario Maker's just frustrating because I mean, it's so tedious to make a level, and then when you play other people's levels, 90% of the time they're just idiots and they make it like impossible for no reason,
Okay.
just to be stupid, you know?
So for you there's more reward in the Animal Crossing
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
because
yeah. I
you
mean,
can
it's
build it.
it's a
Okay.
debate between Serenity Pod versus
Versus Divine
Oh,
Ingenuity.
Ingenuity, and Serenity
okay.
Pod, in
Fair.
my opinion, is much better.
Yes.
So,
True. Okay.
minus
Yeah.
the fact that you're gated on how much stuff you could put down.
Okay,
That
so
part
you
is
guys
so annoying.
also felt that you could put more stuff in these than the other one. And then the
Yes.
Serenity
Yeah,
Pod.
yeah.
Yeah.
It also felt more clear in that regard because the Serenity Pod, it kind of just hits the limit and is like, here's the limit, and then
Put
you'll
more
delete
stuff
an item and like try to add something else, and you can't.
Yeah.
Right, because
Whereas
each
this one,
item
like,
has
it
a
gave
different
you the
value.
build costs.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
And maybe
Well,
that's
and
a change to
Serenity
make
Pot
to a
has
Serenity
difference
Pot.
between like outdoor versus indoor versus different sections. There's just like a lot of random stuff,
Yeah.
Yes.
so it's kind of frustrating. But
But it
Yeah.
is what it is. Got Prime Engine, got
Yeah,
the
I got
gyms, got the
got
primos.
Ride and
I was gonna
Wishes,
say
right?
the rewards were actually pretty nice for the
Yeah, they weren't bad.
event.
Yeah.
So
Like 70
that was nice.
primos for pretty easy levels, and then I want to say it was like 30k Mora for each one, something like that.
Something like
And
that.
it wasn't hard to get either because the
No.
levels were
No.
really
And there was like
easy.
5 different things that you could get like 30k Mora in, so that's what
Yeah.
150k Mora, like that's
still not enough.
for like 20 minutes.
It's
That's
never
not
enough
bad.
for you.
It's never enough for me, no.
But no, I was impressed overall in that regard, reward wise.
Yeah, reward wise.
Yeah, because
But
typically they'd be
gameplay
like,
wise, huh?
oh great, you created your own, here's 3 weapon ascension things. And it's like, oh, not even ascension, just level up.
Here's some level
Three
up
weapon
material.
crystals, and it's like,
Three
great, I can
three of the
craft
lowest tier of
these.
weapon crystals.
Right, it's like, I can
Oh,
craft these, thanks.
Yeah.
Avocado.
No, they've been upping their rewards, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Which has
they
been
have
good.
been.
Which is
So if
nice.
this
Finally,
came
after
out
so much feedback.
yeah, seriously. So if this event came out again and they made some improvements, would you attempt to do another level creator and see how it was?
Yeah,
Potentially.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like if they like I'd at least be more willing to give it a try if they made changes. If they came straight out
I
and said, "Yep, same engine as before," then I'm like, nah, not worth it.
well, I feel like something that could be fun as well is not just making levels for your friends to run, but you get to race your friends or you do ghost run.
That
So
would
do
be
like
pretty
time
cool.
trials, that kind of stuff.
So like
Because I know
Mario
that's what
Kart.
makes Mario Maker enticing for some people is that it like posts your times.
Right.
Okay.
I would
That
also
would be
love
pretty
to
cool.
see a kind of. I know a lot of people have been into these kind of co-op games lately.
Hmm.
Like It Takes
Oh,
Two,
yeah.
Unraveled is another one.
So do like a co-op version of that.
Right.
Yeah,
Or
and like
like,
Yeah.
have the puzzles with
hmm
the and do that. That would be fun.
yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. But like, clearly indicate, be like, this is co-op.
Yeah.
Have a friend,
You need to have friends for this.
or
Oh,
make
do you
some
want
kind of
to?
matchmaking. Like if you don't, I mean, but that might
Yeah.
also become
If you don't
annoying.
have friends.
If you don't have friends, yeah, just do matchmaking.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking of like half the people that play this game would just like run around
Well, I mean,
and
it's
troll
like
you while you just waste like 5 minutes of
Well,
your life.
yeah.
what's that one that we just did with the hunters and the
Yeah,
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 Blue.
yeah, yeah.
Wind Trace.
Wind Trace.
Wind Trace, where they match
Yeah.
you. I think that would be a lot more fun if well, you can play with your friends,
But you can't get the rewards, which makes sense because the
which
people would
makes
just
sense.
cheat.
I mean, people do that already in the other one too, so.
Oh, that's what I
Yeah.
did.
I know, I was like, what was it, the first one that you needed to win without going in a disguise? And someone was like, hey, y'all can do this. And we all sat at a table at the Deluxe Mansion Manor thing.
Yeah.
And
No, there were
Yep.
so many that like, especially once I already had all the rewards, I would just like
mm-hmm.
find a random spot, sit down, or like climb up on a roof or something, and just like stand in plain view. And 90% of the time, the hunter would just come and like sit next to you, and they'd be like, "Oh
Yeah,
hey."
I like
Yeah.
that one.
But we'll see what they do for the next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're always making improvements with their mini games.
Yeah, they're
so.
mini games.
Yes. So this is kind of, I guess not news yet, but potential leak since we don't have
Leaks.
the patch rundown quite yet on what's going to come in this next patch 2.6. I mean, we still have what, another week
Half.
probably until they'll announce it, and then a week after until the patch, isn't it?
2 weeks.
Is it about a
15
week
days?
before that they?
Usually about a week before.
Oh, so it'll
I
be like
think.
2 weeks because this banner runs
Yeah.
for like 21 days, doesn't it? Isn't it 3
Yes.
I
weeks?
hope, because I need
This
as
is a
much
3
time
weeks.
possible for
Right.
writing.
Well, yeah. Normally the banners are 3 weeks, but so I guess we have 2 weeks until we're gonna find out if this is true or not. But some leaks have come out from patch 2.6. Yeah, Miko does have some changes. So her current E at the moment, it just randomly targets an enemy with the turret. And so the changes that are coming out, it will actually prioritize the nearest enemy. So
I feel like that makes more sense from a gameplay lore standpoint.
right.
I mean,
you would think so. You would think it would do.
Like,
Okay.
I feel like that's what makes sense, right? Is it's an electro charge that's gonna drop it on the closest thing to it. The only issue is it gonna target fireplaces, or what are those called? Campfires.
torches.
Torches.
Campfires.
Things like
it said
that. If it
enemy,
is,
so I'm
I'm
assuming
not gonna be happy about it.
it will have like a kind of list
And
to
prioritize.
prioritize. Yeah,
I hope so.
that's
Because
my
otherwise it's
assumption.
gonna be garbage.
And it could be like an Oz type thing where like Oz doesn't target some things.
Oh, he does AoE, so
Right, but I mean,
Well, on his attacks too. He does attacks.
yes, he does attacks. But like even his
yeah.
AoE, like if you ever put him next to a Sakura Bloom, it doesn't target the Sakura Bloom or pop it.
that's true. It doesn't.
So like there's
Or the
certain things that
towers.
he won't hit. So I'm assuming it'll be something similar mechanic wise.
Okay.
Since it's basically the exact same thing.
Will
Yes.
it be better?
We'll see.
We'll see. I don't know. She still feels a little clunky. I've been playing her on the team, but it's
Right.
it's a little clunky. So.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the best way to play her, I was looking at this, is actually
It's as
get
a,
constellations.
like, probably, which I don't have
Right.
because I was very controlled in how I did wishes.
Because I want to say her third
In this case, I was.
or her
For once.
second.
For once, yeah. Gave up after I got the stupid sword on the weapons banner and cried.
Oh, her first constellation is pretty good for her. Whenever she activates, I think that's her E, her Tenko Thunderbolt, or is that her ultimate?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I guess I will scroll up.
It's
her burst. It's her burst.
Okay, her burst.
But every time she activates her burst, she restores 8 elemental energy for herself, which
okay,
I want to say her burst is
nice.
like 50 or something like that.
Her burst is a lot.
It takes a lot. Energy costs 90, so
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
expensive.
it's pretty expensive, but
yeah,
it's a good start. Being able
that
to
helps,
restore some.
and that makes sense. Because she's at least with the stats we pulled on her that one time we talked about her, she is not meant to be an on-field DPS really.
No.
So,
which is tragic.
which is super tragic, and I'm sad about it. But I feel like she's more in the Oz category of things, where you drop her Kitsune, and then once she's reached enough energy recharge, and you build a team around trying to energy recharge her as a sub DPS and have a main DPS.
That's why she'd be perfect with Raiden.
Exactly, which is why we wish it on the Raiden banner, and failing so.
Yeah, and her fourth constellation would be really good for Raiden, because she increases gives an electro damage bonus to all party members, increased by 20% for 5 seconds. So.
Okay, see, and that's why people play her with Raiden and Kujusara too.
My only issue with that is constellations on 5 stars.
Right, exactly.
It's so hard to get.
Unless you wish on the freaking wrong banner and end up with 2 extra ones.
I mean,
you got lucky
constellations
there too,
for
technically.
5 stars should be beneficial. Like if you're gonna
right, you want them to be good.
You shouldn't be getting a Yoimiya her C6 constellation, which is absolute
Right.
trash.
Yeah, exactly. It's trash. Yeah, you want them
That
to be
is
good, but I think you still want them to be playable without any. I mean, it's a 5-star. You
yes.
want them to be
Right, right.
playable.
I think she
And
is playable.
I think she's sort of playable.
I just don't think she's as good or broken as we expect from 5-stars, because that's pretty much all the 5-stars we get
Yeah, that's
are
what I
like
would say.
super, super good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's more middle of the pack.
Yeah, she's balanced, which is sad because I want
She
her
shouldn't
to
be
be
balanced.
broken. She should have been broken. That smug face. I mean, come on.
It's true.
She should unleash a lot of stuff on people.
All the stuff.
All the stuff.
All of these stuffs. But yeah.
Yes. All right. Um, we've had this on here for a long time. And
Do you want to talk about it? Do we have time today to talk about
we
it?
have 15 more minutes. So I feel like we have time.
Okay,
Unless
let's
we
do
want
it.
to hop into the manga, but I feel like there's not much going on with this episode of the manga.
I mean, it leaves you on a cliffhanger.
It does,
And
yeah, but I feel like the kind of in between stuff is just a lot of dialogue,
yeah, it's a lot of,
not much
I don't know,
happening.
looking into Amber's head and how she feels about things and developing her as a
Right.
character is what it is.
And then
Yeah.
And then
Diluc
now I'm
Kaya
like, well, I could
relationship.
build Amber.
I know
Great.
all
You
this stuff
could.
just makes me want to build these characters, especially Kaya.
Right?
I'm like, I need to build Kaya.
Well, you can build Kaya. I'm just like, I need another pyro DPS.
Amber is not
Yeah, definitely build
not your
up.
greatest
Don't-
option
Build up
there.
Amber. Woo.
Don't doubt my abilities to build all the pyro DPSs, Josh.
We are doubting the Amber.
We are doubting the Amber.
Yeah,
She
just
probably
100%.
could. You could probably do it.
She wouldn't be.
She wouldn't be awful. She wouldn't be like Alloy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've really done Alloy dirty.
Well,
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
makes
I felt
sense.
like they made some kind of deal contract and felt obligated just to
Oh,
put her in,
yeah.
and then
They did.
That's what they did.
they're just like,
That's
alright,
exactly
slap
what they
this
did.
on here.
Slap this on here. Give her a weapon that
Here it is.
only works on the PlayStation.
Right.
Call it good.
Yeah. Great job, guys.
Great job. Anyway, so the manga, yeah, like you said, pretty boring, but Amber, she's adorable. Super cute.
Amber.
Also another one I need to cosplay. You know, after I finish my others. 15.
For Ningguang. And Fischl.
Ningguang, Fischl, Yai,
Yai.
Yoimiya,
Yoimiya.
Beto.
Oh.
Who else? Jean at some point. Klee! But really, that'll be mini-me
Klee.
cosplaying that one.
Yeah. She looks more like Klee than you are.
Yeah, but she goes as Klee, I go as Jean, and then the other half goes as Diluc.
There we go.
We get to be the cute family!
Woo.
Priorities.
Yay.
Woo. Anyways.
Anyways.
I feel like that covers the manga. We're good
Yeah.
on that part, but hangout events. How do we feel about hangout events?
Okay, who here, how much have you done of the Hangouts? That's the real question.
Personally, I've done a few.
Okay, so
I'm
you've
pulling
done
them up right now just to see which ones, because I can't remember
Josh,
all
my
of them.
question stands for you because I have an idea of what it is, and I'm hoping I'm surprised.
Oh no, Josh.
What do you think it is?
My guess is you haven't done any.
You are going to be surprised then.
You've done some? Awesome!
Oh really?
I've done one ending for Bennett.
Hey,
That's it?
hey, that's
That's
better
it.
than better
That's
than I
all I've
thought.
got.
That's all you have?
That's all I've got.
Yikes, bro. I've
Okay,
done
so
2
Blaine,
complete
how many
ones.
have you done?
I've done all of Bennett's and all of Chungyun.
Okay, and you like both those characters,
Yes,
right?
yeah. It's although, yeah.
So how did you guys feel about those? Because I've done all of them.
You've
There's a
done
lot of
every
prima-
single one.
I've done every single
Every
hangout,
one,
every single
every-
ending.
Did you just
There's a lot of
did
prima
you just
gems
button
involved.
mash through all of them, or did you actually
Ooh.
like sit and listen to the lore.
Toma is the best husbando. He's such a
So
good
she
house
did listen to the
husbando.
lore.
Ningguang is just absolutely utterly gorgeous in her outfit. And I mean, I'm not a big fan of Popsicle Boys, but that's because I don't like him as a character very much, and his hangout was kind of lame. And then Barbara's was disappointing.
What'd you not like about his hangout? I thought his hangout was
It's
funny.
it was fine, but like there's other better ones. Like Noelle's are so good. Like I want to be Noelle's best friend. And Beto's are amazing. She's just great. Bennett's were pretty good. Ningguang's I loved. Sayu's were okay. They were kind of fun because you get a little bit more of her backstory. I like that part about them. You get to learn a little bit more
Mhm.
about the characters
Mhm.
and what they like and things like that. And so that's fun. Plus, there's Primogen rewards for everything, so that's really why I've done all
Right.
of them.
I guess it kind of makes sense that I haven't done a lot of these just because I like gameplay for a lot of these characters, but like interest in the actual character, not so much.
Yeah.
So you're not like terribly into lore, are you, Josh?
It depends on the lore. Some
Okay.
things I will get pretty into, other things I won't. Now, if they had like a Kazuha hangout, I
Well,
probably
yeah,
would
but
do that.
that's like your favorite character, and you really like that character. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it makes sense. You're more of a metagamer trying to get the
Trying to have fun.
do the best and trying to
Trying to
eat
have
all the
fun.
things. Yeah.
I have fun by doing well.
Right. Exactly. That's your way
Yeah,
of having
yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
And Blaine, you take things slow, which doesn't surprise me that you've only gone through those two.
Yeah, so that was my other question for you. Do you like go back through each one? So like you get one ending and then you go back to the beginning and try and get the next, or do you go to like, all right, I know it's gonna branch off at this point. I'll
Well,
start
I mean, you
here.
can see where it branches off, so
Right.
I go that route.
Okay, that's what I do
Yeah.
as well. And
Yeah.
do
Because
you
otherwise, you're just wasting
do you
time.
button mash through the rest, or do you slowly go through them and read and listen to everything?
I'll read everything. Usually, I won't listen to it unless it's a character whose voice lines I really like. So, like for Ningguang, I listen to the whole thing. But I mean, reading is usually enough for me. Plus, usually I do it
Gotcha.
during my work, so I don't
Okay.
do
Okay.
headphones.
Hopefully your boss isn't listening. I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah,
Just kidding.
I'm sure they're not. But you can multitask. It's fine. Some of those company-wide meetings are
There might just be a few lines of code at
so.
work that are direct quotes from
Well, I mean,
the Hangout events. I'm just kidding.
when you're compiling code or doing testing, sometimes that takes a long time to get through. So,
Sometimes you just got to turn on all of those automated tests, and it takes
and
20 to
let it
30 minutes to
run.
run through, and so it's not like you can do
Or
anything
True.
at
if
that
you're
time.
hitting a roadblock, sometimes you got to distract yourself with something else while you think through the problem. I can't tell you how many times, in the shower I'll be like, I've got the solution.
Yep,
So,
I've definitely been there.
hmm so I
Yeah.
like going through all of them, and it gives us more character information, lore information, and primogems, and
It
more
does give
usually
me
too.
gems.
Yeah, I need to go through them and get the Primogems because yeah,
Each
Yeah.
one gives you 60 if you do all of them.
right.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Which is
1,
not
2.
the best, but
It's not the best, but it is what it is.
it's
Yeah,
something,
it's something.
at least.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I like them. Do I want
Same.
more of them? Yes.
I was gonna say
Yes, I do.
I would like to see a hangout event for 4-star characters and then a like story quest for 5-star characters.
Well, isn't that what they're doing?
Yeah.
Kind of, but they've kind of skipped over some 5-stars.
They do skip over some 5 stars,
They do
but
skip over some 5-stars.
And we
Okay.
don't
it
have
is
a
only
lot
4
of
stars that have
right, but
Right, and
hangouts.
there's
we don't
only
have a
certain.
lot of the 4-stars that don't have hangouts yet. Cause like there's some that that would be cool to have a hangout with. Like I know you guys don't like Book Boy, but and I know he's kind of
They
in a
don't have a
quest already.
hangout yet for him.
We don't have a hangout for
No.
Book Boy.
Oh.
But
I
his would
don't
be
think I would do
cool
it.
His probably would be cool.
because he's got so much. He has really cool story that would
He
be
does.
interesting
That
to
would be
learn
interesting to explore, and maybe
Right.
he'd put pants on instead of shorts.
That would also be cool, but doubtful.
I
Yes.
don't think that'll ever happen.
Probably not.
Tragically.
Tragically.
I'm trying to think of there's got to be other 4 stars that I mean, Fischl would be a cool
Kujasara.
story.
Fischl
Fischl
hasn't
would
had
be
one.
Kujasara
fun.
would be really cool.
Kujasara would be okay.
Um,
Toma has one. You have one.
Thomas,
Rosaria would be cool.
Oh,
Yanfei?
Rosario's would be really
Yanfei
cool.
would be
Yanfei's
awesome.
would be great.
Yanfei would be dope.
Kaya would be
Oh, yeah.
cool.
Kaya's would be cool.
Yep.
We got one
Amber?
for Barbara.
Amber.
Amber's would be cool too, especially if it, like, after reading about her in the manga, I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I want to know more about Amber.
Who else?
Who else? Who else?
Who
Can't remember who else.
Sucrose?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Sucrose
yeah.
would be
I
a
could
fun
see
one.
Sucrose. That would be cool.
Razor?
Razor, of course.
Razor, yes.
I mean,
That
Razor
would be
kind of
great.
had a
Panda?
quest, and Zhongling kind of had her own little quest.
Yeah, they kind of had
Yeah, they
quests,
do.
but at the same time, it would be fun to
kind of
because
continue
hangouts
that with a hangout.
feel more laid back than actual quests.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Did we already mention Rosaria?
yes.
Yes. I think I said Rosaria, didn't I?
Yep,
And
you
then
did.
Okay.
Blaine's favorite would definitely be Lisa.
Well, we already had
Oh,
a
well,
quest with Lisa.
yeah, but a hangout with Lisa and get called cutie all the time.
Gosh, that'd be annoying.
It would be so annoying.
It would be really bad.
Cutie.
Hey, cutie.
Just be quiet.
Yes, mom.
But yeah, I hope they keep coming out with more.
What 5 stars do they not have story quests?
Story quest for?
Most of
We got an Ayaka one,
Most
didn't we? Kind of.
we got an
Definitely.
Ayaka one, we got a Yomiya one, we got an Ito one,
We've gotten a Kokomi.
We got
Kokomi,
Shinha, which was freaking
Raiden.
great.
Oh, Shinha was
Raiden.
good. That's the reason I wished on her.
We got
Yaimiko,
Venti, Zhongli, all the Archons got theirs.
all the Archons.
Yeah, all the
theirs.
Archons.
Ganyu, we got
Which makes
Ganyu
sense.
one.
Ganyu. We got a.
We
I
got
want to say we got
Ningguang.
a Jean.
Didn't we get? Well, Ningguang's not 5-star, but we got a Ningguang.
Didn't we get a Jean quest?
We've technically gotten a Jean.
Yeah, but she
Jean's
was like resting in
day
it, wasn't
off.
she? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, you
So-
weren't even there for. Does that count? It's a good
Zhao, Hu Tao.
We got
we got
Zhao.
both
We got Zhao and Hu Tao, yeah.
We got Child.
question. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
Child's
Child.
is cute.
Okay,
I liked
so
it.
they've done most 5-stars.
They've actually done some 4-stars too.
Right.
Technically.
Do we have?
Like
Did they have a
Razor,
Diluc
Lisa,
one?
Kaya, Amber. They did do a D-Luke one.
They did, yes.
I'm pretty sure that's
yeah.
the Batman one.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
the Batman.
that's right, the Batman one.
Yeah.
Dark
one.
Knight.
You know who is one of the few ones that didn't get it?
Who?
I think Josh knows.
One of the few 5-stars that hasn't gotten their story. Oh,
That
I'm
has no
quite aware of
friends.
one who did have friends. They're just all dead.
Yeah, exactly. They were the
Oh,
ones that
Kazuha didn't get it.
they were the ones writing the story quests and they died. Yeah, Kazuha doesn't have one.
Last arc.
Kazuha didn't have one. Mona had one.
Mona has one.
Yeah, Mona
Has
does
one.
have
Kazuha
But
does
she's-
not.
Kazuha had. I feel like we
Chi-Chi
did
kinda
stuff with him though.
does ish.
Chi-Chi doesn't have an official one.
Right,
so-
she's just part of a few.
Yeah.
But I feel like Chi-Chi's also hard just from her actual character design.
But it would be
Yeah.
awesome to kind of get more into Chi-Chi's lore because she's a freaking zombie
I
that
know,
works
it's
at a
great.
pharmacy. Like what?
It's so good.
Like
And she loves cocoa goat milk.
right, it's like
Cocoa Goat. milk,
it's like-
yep.
how, where, why? Well, let's learn more.
Let's learn more.
Mystery.
Yeah,
But yeah.
there's a few.
I like that they add that kind of stuff in because
Oh, we forgot Albedo. Albedo has his.
Albedo does
Albedo
have
has
one.
like 2,
And
right?
he's had like events about
Yeah,
him,
events
multiple
based
around
events
him.
about him
And his clones.
and his clones.
Yes.
Which is freaking awesome. Klee had her whole event. I don't
Oh,
think she had a
yeah.
story quest,
But-
though, did she?
No, she did.
I want to say she did. Because
pretty
don't
sure
you
she
go
did.
fishing with her? And
I
go
don't
through the
think you go
forest?
fish. Oh yeah, you go to go fishing, but you're going to find her secret buried
Her
treasure.
treasure,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eula had one.
Eula had one. Fun too.
Did Catching? I don't think Catching had one.
I feel like we do spend a lot of time with her at some point.
But I don't think she had her own story quest.
I think you're right.
So
Actually.
Catching Chi-Chi.
Or are we wrong?
I feel like that's pretty much it, right? Those two.
Just
I
those
think those
two.
are the
Oh, and
only ones. Yeah.
Kazuo. I forgot about Kazuo.
And then Cosmo. See, everybody forgets about him.
I forget he's a 5-star sometimes because he gets like 0 love.
I know.
But everyone who has
Actually,
him uses
no,
him.
he doesn't get 0 love. He actually gets negative love. They killed his friend.
He killed
That's
his
true.
friend. That's why if you ever have a team, you put Raiden
Yeah.
and Yai and
An
Kazuha.
empty.
An
Okay.
empty spot for
Don't-
Kazuha's friend.
Don't hate me for saying this.
Oh no.
I think she's the worst character in the game.
Oh
Makes no
no.
sense for her to be in this. But
Alloy?
I want an Alloy story quest. I want to know how the freak she
Okay.
got
How the
into the
frick
into
she's
Teyvat.
here?
Like
Okay.
right? It's
That
not
I
not
can
necessarily to
understand.
learn more about her, but like I would like a little bit more crossover, like her to talk about like her past with Zero Dawn or whatever,
Okay, yeah.
and then
I
talk
could see
about like
that.
how she got to Teyvat.
How she got to Teyvat and then
Yeah.
what she's doing now.
Right, exactly.
Agreed.
Because she's just like, they're just like, here you go, here's Alloy, bye.
Great,
Bye.
thanks.
Maybe
Like-
we'll make constellations. Bye.
Right.
One
and it's
day.
like,
One day we'll get constellations.
Once she sucks. 2,
She sucks.
she's just randomly in the game for no reason. And 3,
Mm.
she sucks. Yeah, so.
She is quite bad.
Yeah. Not a fan
And
of
she's
her.
freaking expensive AF to ascend.
Yeah.
So she's what, Crystal Morrow?
And Spectral Husks.
Oh no, she's never
F
getting
spectral husks, man.
F
Those things are
spectral
so
husks.
Those are
frustrating.
They just
Ugh.
freaking float around and they'll never
They
come
fly.
down.
Well, that's
Yes,
why you
and
pop
they
Oz.
actually are like somewhat tanky.
Yes.
They are tanky, but that's why you pop Oz.
And if
and
you have
then
one
use
elemental
Yomiya.
type comp, like a Geo comp, and then you get the freaking Geo Husks, and it's like, well,
Why would you
because
It's fun.
Ito works
just
well
run around with Oz and Yomiya and murder everything?
No, because we have standards.
Mm,
Wow.
I feel attacked, I think.
But do you? Are you
As
attacked?
attacked as Kazuha's friend.
No, I'm not dead, so.
Ba-ba-ba. Anyways, on that note, I feel like this
On
podcast
that
is
note,
dead.
On
this
that note,
podcast
yep.
has definitely died.
This podcast has followed Kazuo's friends and died.
Actually, no, more importantly, followed Signora into the grave.
Yeah, but she.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I did her boss today because we hadn't done bosses for this week, and I forgot about her. And I forgot how good her cutscenes are.
She does have a nice. She's got a good attitude.
Mm-hmm. Thought you were gonna say
Very-
something else, but
No, I was not going to say something else.
Anyways, yeah. You guys got any
I'm not the one
parting?
talking about Booba swords.
Boobasaurans.
You got any parting words
Okay.
of wisdom, Nicole, for us?
It's this way, right?
It's this one, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, no, ours are different. Parting
It's
words
this
of
one.
wisdom. Pulling a sword out of your booba
Alright.
probably hurts.
Pulling a sword out of anywhere, I feel like would hurt. So just don't do it.
Probably. Just
Just
don't do it.
Don't stick
pull
a sword
swords.
in anywhere and don't pull it out,
Recommend. Don't do that.
especially other
Yep.
people.
I feel like
Not
this is
good.
solid advice.
Don't stick your sword in other people. That sounds very inappropriate. So.
Yep, it does.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
let's
that's gonna
end on
end
that
it. Have a great
stuffness.
week. Thumbs up.
See you guys
Which
later.
way? Thumbs up. Wait, which way are we going with the
It's
thumbs?
always this
don't
way.
know.
It's
It's
always
Which
this
way is it?
way.
It's always this way.
This way. Okay.
Yes.
there
no.
we go.
Josh. Put the left one down. Yes, there we go.
There we
There
go.
you go.
It's always this way. We've always done it
It's
this
always
way.
that one.
I know, but I always forget. We
All
have
right.
to play with it